You are now tuned into FNL Radio.
Keep making noise! Keep making noise! Yeah!
Get ready for Real Talk Radio with DJ Dr.
3, 2, 1, go! It's a Friday night in the basement. Friday night. It's Friday.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I'm sorry. Never meant to hurt you, baby. No, I really didn't. I'm so sorry. I just want you to sit down for just a minute. Let me talk to you.
Last night we had an argument. You told me you loved me. And all those things I said I never meant it. No, baby. I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean to make you say bye, bye, bye. Won't you let me look inside your soul? Oh, my baby. Let me make you lose control. Let me be the one I wanna be the one for you, girl. Just come to me. Just come on. Now tell me, girl, what you want from me. Whatever it is you desire, I wanna give my baby. I wanna feel your body yearn. And all your softest spots are print to learn. Let me kiss you down, baby. I'll make you spin round and round and round. If you don't mind, let me spend the night. I wanna let me lay.
You know what I'm talking about, baby. I never meant to hurt you. I never wanted to see you cry. So I'm right here now, baby. I'm asking you. I'm begging you. Just give me one more chance, baby.
All right, people. Welcome to part 2 of our Saturday edition, our early Saturday edition of FNL Radio. Now, that was just the new music right there from Day 26 called Lose Control, which you can download and listen to their new EP, which is called The Return. It's on the docreport.wordpress.com right now. Shameless plug. What Nikki say? Plug but no plug, or whatever she said. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm plugging the show, damn it. But, anyways, so, you can listen to it, download it, and also the ebook is on there as well, the book, because there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be in the interview that y'all going to tie back around to that EP. So y'all definitely want to listen to the interview that's going to be coming up in about 10 minutes, people, or less than 10 minutes actually. So, we got y'all covered for that. But right now, we're going to talk about the TV rundown real quick of the week, because, we can't forget to leave out the ratchetness, people, of, the week. That consumes our soul a lot of the week, people. So we got to talk about the ratchetness now. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, that came on. And Candy's Wedding 2 comes on tomorrow night, people, the season finale, 2-hour finale, so we got to watch for that, people. But
yeah, and although we haven't been talking about this a lot, also I believe the season finale of Married to Medicine comes on. I don't think I've watched it a whole lot. Mm-hmm. But I do follow them, and that comes on as well. It'll air after Candy's Wedding.
So, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this week. Now, on this week's episode, we saw where Benzino, he got shot by his nephew at his mom's funeral. And he was in the hospital bed looking very pitiful with that chicken nugget nut. What else?
And Tina, she was there every step of the way.
Yeah, she was like...
So Chris Brown can't say that she's not loyal.
Exactly. She was she was like the main character in the show because she was in every situation. First it was her messing with Stevie, then her messing with Nico, then her messing with the whole Atlanta basically. And it was just like, wow, like you really a whole theater, like they really got your name to a T down there.
Yes, you definitely, as Tupac would say, you really get around.
Exactly. And then we're going to also see next week when Waka and Tammy decide to get married, but they're going to tell Mama Deb. Now, Deb ain't having that. She wants to take her pimp walk down the down the aisles with her son. So y'all going to mess that up for her. And we're going to see what happens with that whole situation. Rashida and Kirk, they got back together, but Kirk, now, I know that Charlene, which is Rashida's mama, I know she rode over your bicycle with her Ford Escape last season, but you had to go and break her $5 Chanel glasses from the gas station real quick.
And I said, she knows get a damn way those was not real Chanel glasses, because they would not have broken that easily.
Exactly. So you broke her $5 Chanel glasses. Now she got to go to the collection plate and get her change real quick for her to buy some new glasses from the gas station real quick from the beauty supply store. So I feel
maybe we'll get a new pair and present them to her at the party.
Yeah, making up parties and stuff. Let me find out we're doing that. Let me find the Wikipedia page for the party planner list for that. But so that's definitely what went down on this week's Love and Hip Hop. Now R&B divas. Well, first
the meat and the potatoes.
Yes.
Now, Ratchet TV.
These girls, they can sing and stuff, exception of one. Lasagna, aka Latavia. Now, she did sing a little bit this week, and when she hosted the reunion show, and she asked Lasagna to sing. Lasagna going to come out singing the Weight Watcher song, which is the Nina Simone song.
I have told you that is not the Weight Watcher song. That song was originally sung by Nina Simone. But shit, I could have done that better than her and acting that thing.
Exactly. Here she come with her old Negro spiritual singing voice, like she got caught by massa real quick, singing the song.
She was a hot mess.
Yes, but she finally did sing though, so I guess we had to wait for the reunion for her to sing a little.
Well, and that was the same song that she sung
at the dinner table
during
last
the
week.
Show.
Yeah,
when they literally whipped her ass to make her sing. It was the same song she sung, and hell, she sounded better than she did on the reunion show.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
So she did that, and people coming for each other here and there. Angie Stone, now the old people going back to respecting your elders. I feel bad for Angie at some moments because people ganging up on her. But she an old lady, so old ladies sometimes don't know what they do. They know what they be doing, but they don't know the full, the full result of what's going to happen after the fact.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to take off for Angie Stone because of the simple fact that if what she said is really true about that whole, and they're going to get into more of this on part 2 of the reunion on next Wednesday. But if what she was saying about that whole tour with her and Selena Johnson, if what she really said was true, $50,000, that wasn't anything. And for her to go, out of the country and, perform this tour for 10 days and have to pay all these, expenses and pay a band and things like that, $50,000 was nothing. Hell, she would have been coming back to the States with barely $5,000 by the time you pay your band, by the time you pay for lodging expenses, you pay for travel expenses, hotel plays and things like that. You have to compensate all these people. People don't do those things for free. And the way Selena Johnson talks, she talks as if there was this massive band. So that's a lot of people that she have to pay. $50,000 was nothing. So, again, like she said, once the deal came back and then they offered her, what she was asking or close to what she was asking, she said that she did take the tour, and at that point she didn't know, this is her story and I guess she's sticking to it, she did not know that Selena Johnson was not going to be on the tour with her. And then she took some digs at her and stated that the people that she spoke to, or the agents that she spoke to, stated that they didn't even understand or were surprised that she would even do a tour with somebody that was not known and was not as successful as she was, referring to Selena Johnson. She states that the people didn't even know Selena Johnson. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if all of that was true, but it's like, that they still have not let that situation go.
Exactly. So, next week's episode, Funky Dineva went in on them too, I would have to say.
Yes. Shout out to Funky Dineva Ross.
Yes.
She did go in on them.
I was like, goodness, and I thought we were bad. Goodness, he just went for the juggler, but and they had to sit there and watch it. But Wendy, she really brought the heat though. That's why I like when Wendy hosts the show and not that other dude who hosted last year. Because Wendy, she will ask the questions that we want to know, and she will get you to do what you want us to know, even if you get mad and upset. You're going to answer, damn it.
Tavia Robinson, she said, you were hitting the bottle right. Like, what?
So that's definitely going to be something we're going to watch out for in part 2 next week, people. Now, speaking of TV and all of that, Hollywood Exes too, real quick. Brian at Drea's wedding, who she got married to, and now they divorced real quick after 2 months. Struggle voice right there. Him and Lasagna can get together, do a duet album or something.
And people, this is what we were referring to earlier in the show, the 2 different struggle categories you don't want to be in.
Yes.
This is exactly what we were referring to. I did not see it, but from what Doctor told me, it was a hot mess. From what I've seen, the tweets every day, it was a hot mess. So again, people, this is what we were referring to earlier in the show, the 2 struggle categories you don't want to be lumped into when it comes to singing.
Exactly. So, right now, get into this interview now. We teased about it last week. That's the sole purpose of y'all coming back for this part 2, people. Now, we talked about this last week, and this was something that we've been, in the works for a minute. So shout out to David Dwayne too for making this happen. He definitely, looked out. But we teased a little bit last week. Rob, he answered, a question about why they got back together. But I'm talking about Day 26 people now. They had one of the highest rated TV shows in MTV history with Making the Band 4. They released 2 #1 albums. They both went gold.